QST. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha, and I'll be welcoming everyone to this evening's edition of the HAM GlobalNet. This net originates from the Maltese Islands. It meets every 2 weeks on Thursday at 8 p.m. Central European Time. I will be pausing from time to time to not allow the repeaters to time out. This is not a directed net; it is an open net, so anyone can state his call sign and start off or respond to a discussion. Before we start the net, is there any emergency traffic? Is there any emergency traffic for the 9 HAM GlobalNet? Hearing none, I'd like to welcome everyone to the 105th edition of the 9 HAM GlobalNet. This is edition 105. Quite an achievement for all of us. I will start by asking for any check-ins. Are there any check-ins for the 9 HAM GlobalNet? Please give your call sign and name, and please give your call sign in phonetic alphabet so that I can log it. This is 9H5 Foxtrot Alpha with 9 HAM GlobalNet waiting for check-ins.
Seven Alpha Papa Whiskey.
Knowledge November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey. And are there any further check-ins for the 9 HAM GlobalNet? Calling for check-ins. Check-ins to the 9 HAM GlobalNet. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha with the 9 HAM GlobalNet standing by for check-ins. November 7 Alpha Papa Whiskey. It seems it's just me and you, which is a sign that summer has really started and people aren't staying at home anymore on Thursday evenings. Let's wait a bit more for check-ins, and I think we should give it about, say, 15 minutes to allow anyone perhaps who would like to come in late. And if no one actually comes in late, we might, for today, wrap it up, and then, Jerry, we can have that you and I. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha, waiting for any check-ins to the 9 HAM GlobalNet.
Well, let me pick it up for a minute or two. November 7, Alpha Papa Whiskey. Returning. Where's my microphone? There we go. I was reading an article. It was very interesting. Some hams actually managed to bounce VHF, or was it UHF? Anyway, VHF or UHF signals off the surface of Mars. I think it was Mars. And that's a long way away. I mean, the moon is a long way away as well. And we've been doing that for quite some time now, bouncing radio signals off the surface of the moon. I'd say at least probably 40 years that I remember. But now we're going to other planets as well, and I'd like to read more about it. I've tried to look for some other articles, but haven't found much. So I'll look some more, because I'm sure it probably involves more power and more directional antennas. And obviously the planet has to be within or above wherever the hams are's horizon. It's very interesting. Of course, the planets move slower in the sky than the moon does, because the moon revolves around the Earth once every 28 days. And hang on. And so it may be easier to bounce a signal off another planet than it would be off our moon. But I'll read some more, and I'll bring what I find to the net. I think it's an interesting topic. N7APW.
APW, this is 9H5FA. That's extremely interesting, Jerry. Actually, there's also the issue that light from Mars to the Earth takes 3.03 minutes to travel. I'm reading it's 182 seconds. So actually, when the signal is triggered off from here, it has to be timed such that it will reach the planet, the correct part of the planet for reflection 3.3 minutes later. And I guess when it bounces back, there's another 3.03 minutes. So I would expect there would be about 6 minutes between sending the signal and actually receiving it, which is fascinating. And 7APW 9H5FA with the 9H HAM GlobalNet. Are there any check-ins? Are there any check-ins for the 9H HAM GlobalNet?
Nine Hotel 1 Tango Lima, name is Chris, checking in.
I copy 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima, Chris. Hello, Chris. How are you? This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima. And my QTS is Gozo, so I'm not sure whether you're hearing me, so if you could give me a quick signal for that, it's okay. See everyone on.
The last over had a lot of background noise. Was it you, 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima? Could you repeat, please? Could you repeat? This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. I think I heard you say that your QTH at the moment is Gozo. Is that correct? Could you please repeat This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha with 9H HAM GlobalNet.
5FA, that is correct. My QTH is currently in Gozo. I'm in between some trees, so that's possibly why I'm getting some. I'm happy to do it as well. 9H5 H1 here.
This transmission was much clearer, Chris. So are you operating with a handheld, with a 5-watt handheld, or do you have a mobile unit in your car from Gozo? I guess you're using a mobile unit, right? 9H1 Tango Lima, 9H5 Foxtrot Alpha.
H5FA, this is 9H1CL. I'm so sorry I didn't manage to get your last over since I'm currently on call and I had to take another call. I'm at work at Gozo General Hospital right now. So I just received a call. I'm going to have to go back to work. Just wanted to drop by and say hi to everyone and good evening to all.
Okay, Chris, perfectly understandable, and that's the that's the right thing to do. And thanks a lot for checking in. And yeah, I mean you're logged in for today's log anyway. So yeah, take care, and if you want to come in at any point in time later, feel free to do so. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha and 73 to 9 Hotel 1 Tango Lima, please.
That's pretty cool to know. You can contact the hospital in Gozo on an HT or using an HT and the repeater. I think that's very valuable information to have, you know, especially in case of an emergency, and they do happen.
Jerry, I think you and I doubled. I'm not sure. I heard the last part of your sentence starting from emergency, they do happen. So could you repeat, please? This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
Yeah, Roger, I just said hello to Chris, and I also said that that's very good information to know that we can actually talk on via this repeater to the hospital in Gozo using an HT at the hospital, especially in case of an emergency, and they do happen.
Yes, actually I was surprised how he was connected to the motor repeater using an HT. And there are some locations in Gozo where you can do that, but I rarely manage to do it with an HT in Gozo. But yeah, I know there are some locations, especially towards the south of Gozo, where you can do that. I did manage to get to the Gozo repeater from Malta, from certain locations in Malta, but no, I think I only managed once the way around at 7 APW with 9H5FA.
Yeah, I assume that the Gozo repeater is still active, right?
Yes, it is. It is. It's changed. The call sign changed. The frequency and is still the same. The call sign changed to 9H4 Victor Hotel Foxtrot, as far as I know. But it is active. Yes, it is active. And when I'm in Gozo, I normally try to hold on that repeater and see if anyone responds. But there are some places in Malta. I was in a very high place. I mean, high above sea water. It's the place is called Top of the World. Malta, it's called Top of the World, right? It's we are not megalomaniacs, but yeah, the place is called Top of the World. And with an HP, I could hit the go-to repeater extremely clearly, and I could talk to someone just with a 4 watt HP. So yeah, as long as there are sort of no hindrances in between, actually probably were line of sight at that time. Yeah, it can be done. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. Jerry, before I pass back to you, I'm going to see if there are any further check-ins. Are there any further check-ins? 9 HAM GlobalNet. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. Standing by for check-ins to the 9 HAM GlobalNet. Jerry, it's just me and you. This is summertime, and yeah, in summer we do get these events. Yeah, the Mars bounce is extremely interesting. I mean, a moon bounce, I guess, is difficult, let alone a Mars bounce. And yeah, it would be an extremely interesting topic, I think, for a future net, but sort of we can talk about it off the net if you wish. And I'm going to ask for any further check-ins, and if there are no further check-ins, I think we can close down the net for today, right? What do you think? It's 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha.
Fair. It was nice to hear Chris. Yeah, a couple of his transmissions were crystal clear, and some other ones, who knows? Standing near a window as opposed to standing 6 feet away from a window at that distance will make a difference as well. But it's amazing. It's amazing, and it's a lot of fun too. I never thought I could talk to you on DMR.
Roger, yes, radio communication is progressing not as fast as other modes of communication, but it is progressing, I mean in the digital sector at least. And from what I can see, the general DMR network seems to be growing. Perhaps not very fast, but it is growing. And even the nodes on Echolink, compared to, say, about 6 months ago, I sometimes sort of look up and that's the general. So there seems to be a couple more nodes now than there were about 6 months ago. I'm seeing at least about 48 new nodes here since the last month, actually. So yeah, even though everyone says, oh, radio, we have mobile today, actually the interest is slowly growing. It is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha, 9 HAM GlobalNet.
Well, I think the interest in radio will always be there. Of course, everything is so handy and everything is so available that a lot of the conversations that we used to enjoy strictly on shortwave and on the radio now are on your phone. Even apps that go to digital modes on ham radio are on the phone as well, and they do work. So I was driving back in the middle of nowhere, and I didn't have a cell phone signal, but I could connect to Brandmeister's DMR. So, especially in the case of an emergency, it can help you out. So it's interesting. All right. Let's see if there's anybody else, and if not, we'll call it good for today and do it again in 2 weeks. 9H5FA and 7APW.
And 7APW, roger that. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. Are there any check-ins for the 9H HAM GlobalNet? Are there any check-ins for the 9H HAM GlobalNet? Today, the 105th edition of the 9H HAM GlobalNet. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha, standing by for check-ins. Here in none. I think we can bring today's net to a close, and we'll meet again, same time, same place in 2 weeks' time. But before closing down, I'd like to thank the repeater trustees who are using the 9 Hotel 1 UHF repeater, and that is maintained by 9H5 Sierra November Marco and 9H1 Golf Papa Mark. And we are also using the 9 Hotel 1 DMR repeater, and that is maintained by 9 Hotel 1 Uniform Sierra Antoine and 9 Hotel 1 Delta Hotel Herbert. Thank you to all of you for actually maintaining these repeaters and actually taking care of making sure that they work on on Thursday evenings when we have the net. And thanks, I really appreciate. I'll pause a bit to avoid timeouts. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha. Thank you very much. Thanks, Chris, for joining. Thanks, Jerry, for joining. And we can now bring to a close, and we'll meet same time, same place in 2 weeks' time for another net on the 9H HAM GlobalNet. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha, closing down the 9H HAM GlobalNet today, the 10th of April 2025, the 105th edition of the 9H HAM GlobalNet. Thanks to everyone, and good evening. This is 9 Hotel 5 Foxtrot Alpha signing off.